I don't really care how loud you get. I don't care how much noise you think you're making. I don't care how animated you feel like you need to get. I don't even care how much you think that we actually sympathize with you. R. Kelly, you're done. Your goose is cooked. So just deal with it. And let's quit throwing tantrums. Okay? Yeah. We're going to talk about that. And welcome to the Entertainment News Mashup, run on all the trending news stories and entertainment that you might have missed for the week. This week, Steven Spielberg tries to stop Netflix's Oscar chances. There's only one blockbuster left, guys. And R. Kelly throws a temper tantrum. Let's mash up the news. It was reported this week that Steven Spielberg is trying to appeal the Oscars to not allow any streaming movie services in the Oscars, basically. He is booty hurt that he did not win anything for Ready Player One. That's what I feel. And because he didn't, he is mad and he wants to make it to where Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix don't have any chances of winning any Oscars. I don't agree with that. I understand that he feels that there may be some type of disadvantage to Hollywood by allowing streaming services in the Oscars at all. But I mean, Roma was a movie, so it should be eligible for an Oscar. He seems to think differently. He thinks that any streaming service basically should belong in the TV category and should be eligible for only an Emmy. And I don't think that Roma is a made-for-TV movie, if that's what he's trying to imply. So I think that Steven Spielberg needs to put on his big boy pants and learn that there are going to be other people out there that are able to make movies, if as good or better than you. And that's not to say I'm not a Steven Spielberg fan. Trust me, I am, but I don't think that it needs to go to the lengths of trying to blockade or bar somebody from being able to participate in being eligible for an award. I mean, I think if I were to make a movie, like I said, if I were to make a movie and I feel like it had the same kind of oomph and technique and charisma and all the stuff that's characteristic of an Oscar-worthy movie, it should be eligible for an Oscar. And I think if it goes toe-to-toe with other directors and I turn out to win, that's kudos for me. And I just think that they need to adapt and maybe, craft more of their skill. I mean, just because you made some movies back in the day that were really, good and won a lot of awards doesn't mean it's going to be like it is all the time. So, sorry, Steven Spielberg, you're going to have to get with the times and just learn to adapt. Yeah. So don't worry about petitioning anything to the Oscars. Just be better. Let's just do that. It was announced this week that one of the two remaining Blockbuster stores, one of them being in Australia, closed this week for good, leaving the last remaining Blockbuster store to be open in Bend, Oregon. Now, I think this news is really ironic to come out at the same time that Captain Marvel came out, because in that movie, spoiler alert, she crash lands into a Blockbuster when she hits Earth, when she comes to Earth. So, it's very nostalgic and just kind of, I don't know. I liked Blockbuster. I know that we're all digital and stuff like that, and they tried and it didn't work, but it's just sad to see them go. We have a store here that sells, you can buy or rent DVDs and Blu-rays, but they still sell older media formats like vinyls and cassettes, and they sell VHS and all the gaming consoles and stuff like that. So it's just kind of, it's sad to see that, there's only one left. And to be honest, I hope it stays open for as long as it can. And I don't know much about Bend, Oregon, so maybe it's a town that just is the way the population is, it can support it, and that's all they need. But I really hope that, they stay open. I'd be sad to see them go and just be dead completely. So keep trucking along, Blockbuster. We'll see how long you can last. And last, we come to the infamous R. Kelly interview that aired this week on CBS Morning News with Gail King. And guys, so for y'all that don't know, R. Kelly has been in the news lately for numerous things, with the main part of it being that he is finally being brought to justice for the accusations made about him basically being a pedophile and, being controlling and, you know, sex trafficking, all kinds of stuff, and also evidently not paying his child support. But I mean, these are accusations that have been plaguing him for years, and it's sad to hear because I am a fan of R. Kelly, despite how I was in the intro. I enjoy his music, and when I hear his music come on, it's hard for me not to enjoy it and then think, wow, I'm enjoying a guy's music that truly doesn't deserve it. You know, he has done some bad things, and I know that it's, you know, he has to be innocent until proven guilty, but, you know, he's been doing this stuff since he tried to marry Aaliyah, you know, back in the day, or when he was dating Aaliyah when she was 15 years old, 14 or 15 years old. So, I mean, he's been doing this for over 20 something years, and there's been people that have been complicit with it. Sad to say, some of the same musicians and probably stuff that you listen to now. It's just finally people are saying no. And I think this has become the light of society, you know, with the Me Too stuff and all the other stuff that's happened in politics. I think it's allowing this stuff to finally come, you know, to light. And it's just sad. And, you know, he had his chance to express his thoughts on the accusations against him, and I honestly don't think he handled it very well at all. Yeah, let's take a look.
Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that was the wrong clip. I think I have the real one. It's this one.
Use your brains. Why would I do these things for 30 years? I gave y'all trapped in the closet, feeling on your boutique. Robert. Age ain't nothing but a number. Robert. And so many other clues. And this is how you repaid me?
No. Dang it, I did it again. My mind's telling me no, but my body is saying that was too funny and I could not laugh. There was my R. Kelly pun. Here's actually the real clip from the interview.
Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me, y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it.
Yeah, so as you can see, he totally could not keep his composure, and I honestly felt for Gayle King. I thought, girl, get out. You know, something's going to happen, but she did a good job, and she handled it very well for what was going on. But yeah, I don't think that acting like that's not going to tell me that you didn't do it. You needed to be more humble about it. Maybe you needed to just be more composed, articulate your thoughts. And, you know, in all honesty, I think that if you're wrong, it's better just to admit that you're wrong. I know you're in a criminal case and you can't just, like, you know, criminalize yourself on live television. But I think if you're more sympathetic to what's going on, and instead of acting like it's an attack on yourself, understanding the situation that's really at hand and how it's affecting other people's lives other than your own, then maybe people would actually be more compassionate about you. And instead of thinking of you as a joke, as you could see, and really not caring what really happens. So in that sense, you wanted to be a man, so man up. And that's my thoughts on R. Kelly. And that's it for this week's Entertainment News Mashup. Make sure to hit that like button. If you want to hear more news, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. And I'll see you at the next mashup.